A well-known brand of ice cream in Wisconsin has been sold to a private equity firm in Illinois. Hoffman Family of Companies announcing today they are buying Cedar Crest. This company owns more than 200 brands, including Oberweis Dairy, whose CEO will now take over leadership of Cedar Crest ice cream. HF Company says they will operate Cedar Crest as a separate brand. Cedar Crest is based in Cedarburg, Wisconsin, north of Milwaukee, but has a manufacturing plant in Manitowoc, along with that well-known ice cream parlor there. The terms of the sale were not announced.